Today's story called Emily's Secret. Emily was a bright girl with a big secret. She lived in a large house and had a room full of toys. She had many friends who loved to play with her. But despite all these, Emily wasn't happy. She carried a burden that nobody knew about. Not even her parents or her friends. Every day, she went to school, listened to her teachers, and participated in class activities. But when it came to writing assignments or reading, Emily would always find an excuse. She would either pretend to be sick or just not do her homework. Emily's secret was that she couldn't read or write. She didn't know the alphabet and was embarrassed to admit it. She was scared that her friends would laugh at her and her parents would be disappointed. So, she kept it to herself. One day, her teacher, Ms. Johnson, noticed Emily's struggle. She saw Emily avoiding writing on the board and asked her to stay after class. Emily hesitated but finally told her teacher the truth. Ms. Johnson was surprised but understanding. She told Emily that it was okay and that they could practice together. She promised to help Emily learn to read and write. Emily felt relieved and hopeful. Every day after school, Emily would stay back and practice with Ms. Johnson. They started with the alphabet, then moved on to words, sentences, and finally paragraphs. Emily found it challenging, but she was determined. As days turned into weeks, Emily started improving. She could read and write her name, simple words, and even sentences. She began to feel more confident and less embarrassed. Emily's friends and parents noticed her change. She was happier, more outgoing, and eager to go to school. She even started doing her homework and participating in class more actively. Emily was proud of her progress. She thanked Ms. Johnson for her help and patience. She was no longer afraid of reading or writing. Her secret was out, but it was no longer a burden. Emily's story is a reminder that it's okay to ask for help. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. We shouldn't be embarrassed by them. Embrace them as part of our journey. Emily had overcome her biggest fear. She had learned to read and write. And in the process, she had found her true strength. She was no longer the girl with a secret, but the girl with a story of courage and determination.
Subscribe for more.